Hi, Jason here and welcome to a guide on utility towers. These towers are going to help your gameplay by a lot, even though they don't directly do that much damage to the balloons and they don't directly support your other towers. Enjoy! The Moab Press Boomerang Monkey. This guy is really useful against Moabs. He is going to knock back Moab class balloons in groups. He's going to be really helpful for heavy Moab rounds such as round 96 or round 98. Having him is going to hold back your Moab class balloons so your other towers are going to damage them a lot. He is really useful for such a cheap price, and for the support upgrades you can either go for the glaives for more knockback or the attack speed for even more Moab pressing. The Balloon Impact. Unlike the Moab Dom, this guy's main job is balloons. You can see that was round 63 and he just holds all the ceramics in place. Yeah, this guy has a ton of pierce and a ton of stun. He can basically perma-stun all small balloons. It's also really good against super cerams. Speaking of perma-stalling, we have the Enhanced Freeze Deep Freeze Ice Tower. This is round 63 and this is a $1,000 tower. Just witness the craziness on this guy. In a lot of awkward scenarios, basically in half cash or improbable, when you find yourself dying to random small balloons, just getting one of these guys is going to turn your tables. Also, getting him in the front of the track is going to help you stall out your abilities for early and mid game. So yeah, this guy is really awesome. If you want to give your ice tower a bit of an upgrade, you can go for this guy, the Arctic Wind. Now, the Arctic Wind upgrade is going to increase his pierce drastically. Yeah, he's basically going to hold down infinite ceramic balloons for you. Do note, of course, getting an ice tower is going to turn normal balloons into frozen balloons, which can sometimes hurt your strategy. But if your strategy can pop frozen balloons, the ice tower is one of the best utility towers you can ever hope for. Oh, and I forgot about this tower, the Super Brittle. The Super Brittle is going to permanently slow down all balloons hit by it. In addition, balloons hit by it is going to take more damage from your other tower's attacks. This guy is really useful in late game. If you play balloon areas, you know how great this guy is. The Glue Hose Glue Gunner. Now this guy is going to slow down every balloon on the screen. No balloon is going to get by his high attack speed and high pierce. Of course, his downside is that he cannot target Moab class balloons. If you use him against deeper ceramics, get the stronger glue for more slowage. If you go against normal ceramics, I advise go for the glue soak to soak into the ceramic layers, but do not go for the corrosive glue because that will make him target Moab class balloons and he's gonna take away glue from your other glue towers that are supposed to target Moab class balloons. Speaking of slowing down Moabs, we have the Moab glue. Yeah, it says in the name it's gonna slow down Moabs. Normally you want to get the Pierce with Sky. Getting one of these is really helpful for late game. And if you're a true gamer, waste your money on Relentless Glue. But actually, Relentless Glue is not that horrible as long as you go for the top path. You see, each ceramic balloon before round 80 is going to turn into 16 red balloons, basically turning into 16 glue globs, just basically covering your screen with like globs of glue. So Relentless Glue has its purposes on slowing every balloon on the screen before round 80, but not that much. The main Moab Sniper Monkey. This guy is basically the better version of the Moab Press. It slows down a crap ton of Moab class balloons. If you go for the Shrapnel Shot, it's going to slow down group Moab class balloons. If you go for the faster firing, it's going to be more effective for the OMGs. Both upgrades are viable. If you upgrade to Cripple Moab, it's going to be basically the same as the Super Brittle. Moab class balloons hit by it are going to take more damage from your other towers. The Cripple Moab is only useful in late game, but the main Moab is useful in basically all situations. The Downdraft Heli Pilot. This guy is known for stalling super cerams. For normal ceramics, it's okay, but when they pop, they're going to like turn into tons of small balloons, and the blowback has a pierce cap. For super cerams though, this guy is a legend. Basically never letting them get through. It's really powerful if you want to stall for abilities, and also it's really good for intentional regrow farming. The Downdraft at home, the Tornado Druid. The Tornado Druid does basically the same as the Downdraft, but he has a downside, and that is the tornadoes rely heavily on the RNG. So normally I advise you go for a Downdraft if you want to stall balloons. Nonetheless, this guy is also pretty good. The Shattering Shell's Mortar Monkey. This guy is going to defortify everything up to a BFB, and it's especially useful for heavy fortified rounds such as round 98. People get him specifically for that round. The Unstable Concoction. This guy is going to coat your mob class balloons in a sticky goop that is going to make them explode after they get destroyed. What's crazy about this explosion is that it's percentage based. For a 200 HP mob, the explosion is going to do 20 damage to mob class balloons surrounding it and 2 damage to normal balloons surrounding it. You see where I'm going, right? For a 20,000 HP bad, the explosion is going to do 2,000 damage to surrounding mobs and 200 damage to surrounding balloons. This really scales up late game and can help tons against tough rounds such as round 98. This guy can also hurt you because all the mob class balloons are exploded. It's going to overrun you with a heckin' ton of super SRAMs. But aside from that, if you have a good super SRAM defense, having this guy is insane. And finally, we have the Ninja Monkey, the Homeland Defense at Home, the Balloon Sabotage. What the Balloon Sabotage does is that it's going to slow down all incoming balloons and balloons on the map to basically half speed for 15 seconds of the ability uptime. This is basically a Homeland defense if you think about it. Like, for balloons to be half speed, your monkeys attacking them are going to do 2 times more damage. This guy is really helpful for tough balloon rounds, and especially helpful for DDT rounds because those guys are speedy as heck. For heroes, we have Pat Fusty. Of course, we also have Striker Stun and Size Stun, but none of them are as impressive as our boy Pat here. All of Pat's attacks basically are stuns and knockbacks. Yeah, Pat is basically the utility hero. And also, Pat's second ability, the Mob Squeeze, is kind of like a stun because the balloons inside the mob are going to be stunned after they get released. And that is basically it. Utility towers are a really important aspect in this game, and in some situations they are literally essential. So it's really important to know about them, I guess. Jason out.